Alrighty, go, ladies and gents. It's time to talk about WAL 403 and kind of the impression that I got from everything that we saw last night. I had the pleasure of sitting and staying and watching WAL 403 with John and Travis last night, and I have to say it was one of the most enjoyable events that I have seen in a long time. The matches were high caliber, but the thing that stood out to me and the thing that is really setting the benchmark really high in terms of what WAL is producing is the theatre of it all. Never before have I seen such tension, and the animosity between the competitors was something that I think is really going to help establish the WAL in terms of a new fan base and bring the sport to more and more people. The level of production that WAL is going to now is better than it's ever been before. The camera work, the commentary, the stats, but most of all, that theatre of the athletes. Now, I don't know if these athletes have been told to ramp it up. These are the kind of guys that would normally be quite well behaved on the table, but anyway, I think WAL has given them free rein to kind of amplify their personalities, get a bit of rivalry going on. So we're going to see the development of villains, we're going to see the development of heroes in the sport, and I think that is going to be an amazing thing when it comes to actually getting people to enjoy the sport from the spectator point of view. So looking at the matches, I thought they were absolutely awesome. The standout matches for me, obviously, I mean, it's hard to go past the main event. Jerry and Michael, that war, what 8 minutes they pulled for before that match was restarted in that one particular round. But Jerry, you have to take your hats off to Jerry. His willingness to sit in that position, I can't believe that someone can sit in that position against Michael Todd and outlast Michael Todd there. And look, there was a few potential elbow fouls from both guys. There was all sorts of stuff, but I was super impressed. That opening round from Jerry where he was able to just pin him, super impressive. Really showed that he was in dominant form, and then to outlast him was unreal. Hopefully Michael's all good. I hear he's got some sort of injury as well, so but yeah, no doubt he'll be back and better. But one of the ones I love most, Sam Harris against Jeff Hale. The Sam Harris, I thought he got a little bit too comfortable in that opening round, and then when Jeff got a bit more of a setup that he needed, it obviously came through and made a big difference. But the coolest thing about this whole experience was just watching the way these guys were almost ready to punch on it seemed, and that's what the crowd is going to love at the end of the day, is that drama in the sport. Jeff Hale, I thought he made a pretty good comeback. It wasn't a victory, obviously, but it showed that he still has the horsepower. If he turns a match inside at the 165-pound level, he's going to be the man to beat. And I think the WAL setups made it pretty difficult for him, but if we see him get a bit more familiar with the WAL setups and get a bit more confident in getting what he needs from the referee, then I think we're going to see him return to a sort of a dominant position in that format. Though hats off to Sam Harris, he looked like he was in control most of the time, but Jeff Hale, I think we're going to see a pretty strong Jeff Hale in the future as well. But Tony Kotowski and Quinlan Mendez, that one for me was an interesting match. Again, plenty of drama, but Tony Kotowski, I had him picked to win it, and in that opening round it looked like he was going to get the job done, but then Quinlan Mendez probably got lucky in that second round where he elbow fouled a whole bunch of times after Tony was kind of transitioning to a press. Bit cheeky on Tony's behalf to force him to the elbow foul, but there was definite elbow fouls there. But I guess in the nature of WAL, it's just to let the fight go on, and as a result of those long pads and that King's move that Quinlan pulled out, Tony's hand just was in trouble. He was working a lot harder than Quinlan was, and therefore that the rounds started stacking up against him. But hats off to Quinlan for doing well and doing that to Tony. I think that one went against the grain. But Matt Mask against Nick Zinner, huge match there. Matt Mask, okay, I have to tell you, I was sitting next to Travis Bagent in that opening round, and Travis Bagent said to me, "Oh, no way, man, I think Nick Zinner's gonna win this for sure." And I said, "Oh, no. And that opening round when Matt flash pinned Nick, Travis was like, "Damn, man." And he looked over at John and said, "We all got to worry about Matt Mask now." So I think that the respect level from the supers, even from Travis there, is that that he's respecting Matt Mask, and no doubt Matt Mask is ready to start taking big steps up. I don't think he's at the Dave Chafee level or anything like that yet, but I think Matt Mask, he's ready, and And I think Devin and Matt Mask are eventually going to have to come back together again, and we're going to see another big match. Who knows when that will happen. But Matt Mask, his performance was really good. That second round, I thought Nick Zinner was going to show the dominance. He took control of the hand and protected his hand and wrist, and it came out really well. But Matt Mask, I guess, came through in that third round and got outside again, and then we saw that kind of injury from Nick Zinner, and then it was good night from there. But Matt Mask, to me, has shown that he's ready for the supers. Legitimately, and we're going to only see more and more from him. So who knows who he will have next. But anyway, we'll wait and see. So for me, yeah, the event, I have to say, overall, it was pretty awesome. Paul Talbot, Bill Sinks. Bill Sinks did well, but Paul Talbot far too good, as predicted. Just too strong at the end of the day. But overall, I have to say the WAL 403 was really good. They're getting better and better each time with their production, and I think that the direction that WAL's taken is good. We need to share those videos. We need to get it out there as much as we can, because I think that sort of stuff is what's going to bring new people to the sport, and that's where we ultimately want to take things. So that's my kind of impression of WAL 403. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona, at John Brzezink's house, living in the dream. So it couldn't be better. Couldn't be better for me. So looking forward to catching up again with everybody at the NAL Championships tomorrow. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again soon.